Alrighty, folks, welcome here to Eastern Hancock High School. I'm going to mess with the audio so that it doesn't sound quite so bad here. Let me test this. Trying to make it sound a little better so it doesn't echo in your ears. We're getting ready to start the JV game here between the Wapahani Raiders and the Eastern Hancock Royals. Eastern Hancock comes into this game after a really big win on Tuesday. They defeated the Daleville Broncos and lost that heartbreaker last Saturday against East Central.
Oh, yeah.
Had a chance to win it, and East Central gets a rebound, goes the length of the court, and hits a spinning layup right at the buzzer. Just a brutal way to lose that game. I'm just checking to make sure everything looks okay on your guys' end. You can chat with us. Tell us if things look and sound the way that they are supposed to right now. Because here in the school, we can't always see everything like we're supposed to.
Darn filters.
I know the filters block YouTube sometimes. And do you remember when they used to block the school's website?
Yes.
Because it contained educational content?
Yes.
That was one of my favorites.
My favorite was the Department of Education because of educational reasons.
Yeah. So starting lineups here for the Wapahani Raiders. Number 3, Graham Cook. Number 4, Ethan Bragg. Number 10, DJ Seagraves. Number 20, Noah Olson. And number 22, sophomore Riley Swift.
There are a couple of kids down there who are not on our roster.
Well, that is everybody that was on the roster.
Yeah.
So. Sorry. Starting lineups here for the Royals. Number 0, Gavin Schultz. Number 11, Jake Maurer. Number 15, Brenna Noah. Number 41, Luke Zelinga. And the big guy in the middle, number 55, Drew Morris. Everybody's off the court. We're ready to get going. Zelinga and Olsen ready to tip. Raiders are going to get it. Raiders have always moved the ball really well. I know they've had a head coaching change at the varsity level, but still doing a lot of the same stuff that they always do. They move well.
Yeah, they're a very disciplined team as well. I feel like we'd come out really focused.
Cook over here finds Olsen, and Olsen lays it in for 2.
Yeah, and Zelinga fortunate not to get a foul call. We've had some officials who would have kind of leaned on Olsen on his way up. Maurer for straight on for 3. Banks not any good. Didn't realize it's a Friday evening. Banks are closed. That one goes out of bounds. Royal ball. This is always one of the fun matchups every year.
Oh, yeah. This is JV and varsity both. There was a JV game up there a couple years ago that went to 4 overtimes.
Yeah, crazy. And we've even played them multiple times in middle school for the conference championship.
Yep.
So. Seagraves going to bring the ball up and get the offense started. And Drew doesn't seem to want to guard Bragg at all out on the three-point line. I'm guessing he's not any sort of threat to shoot from there.
At least he hasn't shown it. No, he didn't really even look interested in it.
No. And it's nice because it's letting Drew sag and clog up the middle a little bit.
Yep. Try to go into Olsen. Olsen grabs it, but somehow fits it through there to Seagraves. If Gavin was a little taller, he would have got that.
No, there we go. There's the shot. No good, but we don't get on the board.
There we go. Z pokes it away. Noah with I guess that's a steal for Noah. Gavin finds Maurer off the screen. Maurer with the drive over to Noah.
Take it, Jake.
Jake Maurer drives, puts up the runner. No good.
He has been very, very aggressive offensively the last few games. Deep.
Off the mark. Noah's going to let it go out of bounds. It'll be Royal ball.
We need to let him know he could have gotten a stat for that.
I know. I was that guy. I was going to grab it just so I can have a rebound and then probably fall out of bounds and get a turnover. Schultz, nice hesitation. Go up with it, Gavin.
He just ran in a circle.
Yes, he did. That reverse layup was there.
Yeah.
Zelinga, good D there from Cook. Finds Noah. Noah gets through. That's tough.
Yeah, Bragg knocks it out. He's going to stay with the Royals. We'll inbound underneath the basket.
Here's the replay of this from Noah's vantage point. Royals still trying to find the basket. Here's Zelinga. Zelinga up and in for two.
Yep, that was a nice play off the little pass from Jake Maurer.
Job there by Z. It's all tied up at 2 here, halfway through the first quarter. Nice D there by Noah. Cut him off, but then the offensive rebound by Cook, and he puts it up and in.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he got that because we had a guy on either side of Cook.
Drive there by Schultz, kicks out to Z. Zelinga gets cut off, flips it out here to Maurer. Maurer's going to back it back out and set everything up with 3:06 on the clock. Schultz drives, puts it up with the left hand and can't get it to go.
No, I like that, though. We're getting to the basket. We just got to finish them out, finish off the drives now. Inside.
Olsen with the basket and the foul. That one's tough. It's going to go on Zelinga.
Yeah, and as we say so often, he was swatting down at the ball there.
Cash point extras coming in for Jake Maurer. Landon Cook will replace DJ Seagraves.
I like those minutes we got from Maurer. A lot of energy from him.
Olsen in and out. Oh, come on, guys.
Nope,
offensive rebound, another offensive rebound, and then Schultz with the steal finally.
Yeah, we're just not putting a body on anybody. Standing there. It's like we're playing elementary school basketball.
Reaching up and just trying to get it because we're standing there. Poindexter with the turnover there. Steal by Cook. He's going to go the other way. No, but Olsen there. Olsen gets another rebound. Kicks it out here to Riley Swift, and Swift no good on the three, but another offensive rebound for Cook. I think Coach Paxton's about to take a timeout.
Either that or steam's going to come out of his ears.
Cook with the turnover there. That's just, we just can't give up 5 offensive rebounds in the last 2 possessions.
No, that was ridiculous.
A couple of those were long bounces that were goofy, but
those first couple ones to Cook, we were standing there. Again, not putting a body on anybody, just standing around.
Schultz over here to Noah. Top to Morris. Poindexter finds Schultz. Schultz drives, and that one's stolen away by turnover by Gavin Schultz. Going the other way is Riley Swift, and he gets his first points, and Coach Paxton's going to take his timeout now. It's a full timeout. We're going to step aside. We'll be right back after this word from the IHSAA.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Coming back out of this timeout. Turned out it was a full timeout. Got about 30 seconds to go, but I could hear a little bit of what Coach Paxton was saying. He wants them to clean it up. Hey.
I'm waving at my kids who I'm guessing that aren't watching, but if they are, hi guys.
It might be on, but they're busy playing with other things.
Well, right now I'm guessing they're probably eating Mexican. Okay. So,
not a bad way to do it.
No, not a bad way. New camera angles. Somebody said they wanted to see what we looked like. I think they meant like the better looking people, like Sherry Dowd and Adam Barton, and not us.
Yeah. Reminds me when you put the cameras in the football booth.
Oh yeah. Zelinga pulls up, kicks it to Morris. There we go. Oh, just in and out.
But we didn't chase down the rebound.
No.
We're just standing. I don't like that.
Again, Royals trail by 6 here. And I don't know, maybe Coach Paxton was emphasizing get back, on that shot because we've given up a couple, either a fast break layup or we gave up a couple of offensive rebounds because we didn't hustle back in transition. So maybe that was his.
That could be. My thing with like Drew, you and I both know when you're like a jump shooter, when your shot's going to miss.
For me, that was all the time.
Well, and so that you didn't even have to guess.
Nice Drew. Block. Drew with the block, Gavin with the rebound.
As a shooter, I want you to follow your shot.
Noah to Schultz. Schultz for three. Got it. Assisted by Brennan Noah.
Yeah, we don't see him shoot out there very often.
Nope. 8-5. Now get a big stop here. 15 seconds on the clock. Back cut, and it goes out of bounds. Good job by Zelinga not touching that one.
Yep, and that was good defense because he cut off the passing lane, made it really tough.
Alex Hunsinger checks in with 9 seconds left on the clock here. Got a chance to cut it down or even tie it. Schultz finds Poindexter. We're not going to get a shot off.
Nope. Got to be aware of the clock.
Yep.
You can be unselfish, and then you can be too unselfish.
So at the end of the first quarter, the score, Eastern Hancock 5, Wapahani 8. You're listening to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
Are you a 9-Star Connect electric customer? Did you know the same great service you trust for your electricity can power your connection to the digital world? That's because high-speed fiber internet is available to your home. Experience internet without limits, lightning fast speeds with no data caps, all with expert support available 24/7, 365 days a year. From electricity to internet, we're your trusted local connection. The power to connect is already here. Visit 9starconnect.com today.
So again, 5-8, getting ready to start the second quarter here. Nobody in foul. Was just one foul the entire quarter.
Yep.
On Zelinga.
One on Zelinga. Couple of clean blocks and decent defense.
Well, right there, we were 8-2, and just again being pretty good on defense, able to keep them down. Just that one big three there by Gavin Schultz, able to bring us right back into this.
So a couple of subs for the Royals. Maverick Burke and Caleb Shelley have checked in. They're joining Schultz, Poindexter, and Zelinga on the floor.
Maverick's been shooting really well lately.
He has.
Zelinga's going to take the three, and Zelinga buries it. Goes Cash with the assists. All knotted up at 8. Riley Swift with it. Swift throws it inside to Whitted, and he finishes it. Wapahani back on top by 2. Burke. Gavin would have caught that clean. He would have had a good look from 3, but deflection.
We get very casual on our passing up there at the top sometimes, and once teams see what you're going to do, they'll start stepping into the lane. At least the good teams will. We saw that the other night too.
Yeah, East Central in the varsity game, that was the most turnovers we've had in a long time. Shelley thought about the 3. Nice jive. Nice floater. Oh, just can't get it to go, but gets his own board. Kicks it out to Zelinga. Banks in the 3.
Wow.
Assisted by Shelley. I think we've assisted on all of our baskets now.
I was going to say 4 assists on 4 baskets.
Eastern Hancock on top now, 11-10. Olsen on the wing. Kicks it back over to Swift. Swift buries the 3. And I could hear Coach Paxton calling that play out. When they called it, he said, hey, he's going to get it on the far wing. He's going to get it on the far wing. It amazes me how well scouted we have teams.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's hard to get JV film to watch. So we have a really good staff. And Coach Bechtel. Zelinga takes it in.
I agree.
He's got 8 this quarter.
And that's what we need. We needed a boost of scoring, and Luke's done a nice job.
Swift again for 3, off the mark. Shelley with the rebound. Hands off to Gavin. Zelinga again. Nope, he's going to drive. Put up the tough shot. Zelinga, 2 more.
Now, here's what varsity Zelinga will do when he plays next year. He'll shoot that left-handed off the glass.
Yep.
That's the next step. That looked a little awkward, Luke.
Luke Zelinga, 10 second quarter points. Full timeout from the Raiders. Eastern Hancock back on top by 2. We'll be right back after these words from Paxton Farms.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms sweet corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
All right, we're back here. About halfway through the second quarter. Eastern Hancock with a huge burst here. We're not even halfway. Got 4.5 minutes. So Zelinga in 2.5 minutes has scored 10 points.
Yes. And what, like on 4 straight possessions?
Yeah. Or 4 out of 5. He's scored maybe 4 out of 5, but he scored all of our points this quarter. So Raider ball. Swift brings it up. That's Hunsinger. Gets by Maverick and gets to the basket.
We got to play some D.
Just got to move your feet there, Mav. Yep. I think he jumped out. Maybe Hunsinger's a pretty good shooter. He jumped out a little hard at him. I think Luke got away with one there.
Yep. Maurer and Noah checked back in.
Maurer pulls up. Maurer buries it. Jake Maurer getting in on the scoring action. Hunsinger again. Over here to Cook. Now Landon Cook. 2 Cooks on the floor.
Can you have too many cooks on the floor like you can have too many cooks in the kitchen? Good job, Noah, on the rebound.
Then Noah throws it away, though, going to Swift. And then Swift throws it away, trying to go over there. Good arms, active hands there from Luke Zelinga to deter that pass. Noah, Maurer, Morris, Zelinga, and Frakes on the floor for Eastern Hancock. Frakes over here to Maurer. Zelinga drives.
Oh, yes.
Nice step through. Basket in the foul.
I think that's Hunsiger. It's only the second foul of the game. Nice job, Luke. Man, he got 13 points this quarter.
Yep, sinks the free throw. Bragg. Again, Drew's leaving him. Again, Hunsinger gets to the rack.
And we're not like we're playing him to go back to the middle of the court. Trying to stop him from doing that. Maybe he's right-handed and he's just doing better with his left than we thought. Come on, Drew.
Drew just uses size. Gets it blocked, gets his own rebound. Too strong putting it up. But Frakes fighting for it. Frakes gets the offensive board and kicks it out to Maurer.
That was what we were missing first quarter.
Yep. Brennan Noah, three on the way. Just can't get it to fall.
No, I like that, though. That was a good possession for the Royals.
Cook, no. That was a really good box out there by Ethan Bragg, but nobody went for it. Like he was boxing Drew out hard, but then didn't go for the board. Frakes over here to Maurer. Maurer for three.
Rushed it a little bit.
Yeah.
I like it, Landon, though. I like it.
Frakes playing well right now. Bragg to Seagraves. Eastern Hancock on top of Wapahani by 3 here with 1:36 to go.
Oh.
Noah got lost, but Seagraves couldn't finish, and that was Frakes with another rebound. Zelinga. I just want to see Zelinga say, "You can't stop me."
Yep. That's that left hand. He's got to work on that left hand a little bit. There you go.
Oh, nice pass. Nice extra pass. Frakes for three. Oh, Maurer fighting for it. Maurer has it blocked. Maurer still fighting for it. Again, loving the effort.
Yeah.
Didn't work out, but.
It feels like Maurer drank a couple of energy drinks.
Yes.
He is all over the place.
Bragg again, no good on the three.
Nice
Zelinga
job.
the board, and Graham Cook picks up the foul.
Yep, and that was because of the position from Luke Zelinga that time. That's why you got to get in position. Not only you get the rebound, we drew a foul.
Yeah, Maurer's moving like he drank 3 Red Bulls before the game. Oh, they get Zelinga in the corner for 3, just off the mark. Rebound to Swift. Calls to hold for a last shot here. $18 on the clock here.
They do not look like they want to stop. They look like they wanted to get into their offense.
Yeah, and so that's why I think they just called a timeout there to make sure everybody's on the same page, that they can get a play. I think these refs are calling the game right now like they want to get home to watch IU play.
I think so, too.
They're like, if we don't call any fouls, we might be able to get home before the opening kickoff.
Well, I know it says 7:30, but last night didn't start till like 7:40 or 7:45. So
Yeah,
I think you got a few extra minutes.
I hate how they do that. If something's supposed to start at 7:30, it should start at 7:30. The broadcast should start at 7, and the game should start at 7:30.
No, I don't disagree with you.
We start work at 8:10.
Yeah.
If we showed up at 8:30 and said, well, this is when we're actually starting work, then that wouldn't be good. Raiders inbound the ball. So Coach Paxton had Maurer intentionally foul there so that he could see what play they were trying to run.
It's devious. Good D from Noah.
Swift with a deep three, in and out. Tipped by
Oh
Olsen.
no! I didn't think Zalinga got him.
We'll see it on the replay here. I think he did. Did you see how he swatted?
Well, I saw his hand come down. I thought he got balled. That's just on that first look.
Half a second left. Olsen missed the first. Makes the second. So entertaining first half. Eastern Hancock leads 20-18. After a really slow start. Great finish there in the second quarter, and good job there by Luke Zalinga, tearing it up there in the second quarter.
Yeah.
So we're going to step aside. We'll be right back after these words from the IHSA.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Hey, welcome into the Commissioner's Corner, our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA. That's Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King. Paul, hope you had a great New Year. Happy New Year to you. And you just got back from what was a pretty cool trip. You were watching the Hoosiers out in Pasadena at the Rose Bowl, and you ended up meeting with a lot of your counterparts from out west around the country, people that do the same job as you in their respective states. So first of all, how was the trip? The game obviously was fantastic, but how was meeting and talking with all your colleagues?
Well, first of all, congratulations to the Hoosiers. I mean, it was really phenomenal to be able to go to the Rose Bowl as an Indiana University fan of that day and be able to watch the Hoosiers play and play well. They did. And so it was incredible, the number of Indiana people who made the trek to Pasadena to watch the Hoosiers. And I'm sure there will be a lot of people will be doing the same thing on Friday with the Peach Bowl. But yeah, congrats to the Hoosiers. It was phenomenal. But yeah, the other phase of that is we meet annually, a couple of times a year, actually. All the people who do my job from around the country come together and we meet and just kind of a lot of things. One, we want to learn from each other as what's going on across the country in education-based athletics. But, you know, part of it is we also want to see what trends are happening. And, you know, obviously with the we don't need to sugarcoat this, but with what's going on in the NCAA around the transfer portal and those things, that is certainly influencing education-based athletics across the country in the high school space also. And so a lot of discussion around that, you know, and that's up for much debate. You know, there are a lot of people that say, let it be as it is and let parents make a choice and let people go where they want to go. But that then brings the next conversation around super teams and teams that live in large metropolitan areas with huge numbers has a significant effect. And so every state is working through what that looks like in a system that supports education first. And I would argue that sometimes I long for the day when I turn into a broadcast and at the collegiate level, and they talk about the graduation rate of the university and the students that are graduating, because we know the vast majority of these kids are only going to play sport for a short period of time, and the lessons that they learn through an education-based system then carry them through the rest of their life. And I hope we never lose that, and that's what we're really striving at the high school level to make sure that we protect.
That's great stuff. Paul Neidig's with us. This is the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King. Friday night, the 9th, some high school basketball games are going to be postponed and played other days because of the Hoosiers' upcoming matchup in the college football playoff against Oregon. Of course, that's a rematch. Paul, we got about a minute here, though. You guys at the IHSAA getting set for a very busy start to the year. It's kind of like the new year passes and you guys get right back to it. Girls wrestling regionals coming up here soon, and then it's just a string of tournaments that are going to start right after that.
Yeah, we're excited about that. We're prepared for that, and we will continue to prep here in the office for those tournaments. But yeah, girls wrestling started with sectional as the new year turned, January 2nd. And then we're certainly on our second year of girls wrestling, so we'll have that regional this weekend, and then followed shortly by the state championship, and we're excited about that. But a whole host of things come to us in February: gymnastics, girls basketball, boys and girls swimming, and then we turn the corner into March and springtime. The boys tournament begins, and so we're ready for that. But at the same time, we're thinking about spring also. So it's just a continual cycle for us to get ready for each tournament. So if our fans need to get out there and watch their local teams play, because there's nothing better than a high school sporting event.
Those girls' regional wrestling spots: Plymouth, Kokomo, Muncie Central, and Bloomington South. Paul, always appreciate the timing, and Happy New Year. Glad you had a safe trip, and we'll talk to you again soon.
We'll talk to you soon, Brendan.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms sweet corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some. And when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
With 9-Star Connect high-speed fiber internet, there's no choosing between speed and reliability. You get both. Lightning-fast internet with no data caps and equal upload and download speeds means everyone gets what they need when they need it. Stream, game, work, and connect, all at the same time without missing a beat. All backed by our 24/7, 365 expert support team, because your connection should be the last thing you worry about. Switch today. Visit 9starconnect.com.
As more club and travel sports pop up every year, they often muddy the waters on what the purpose of sports should be for student athletes at this age.
But high school sports are different.
It's not about becoming the best athletes, it's about becoming the best people.
It's not about scholarships, it's about coaches mentoring you, camaraderie with your teammates, and the connection you build with your school community. It's not about year-round training. It's about developing resilience, responsibility, and a strong work ethic for life.
It's not about what am I going to get out of this, it's about playing for something bigger than yourself, for your team, your school, and your entire community.
High school sports help us grow in ways that will serve us for the rest of our lives, not just in the game.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support what makes education-based athletics different by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is developing students as people. This is fulfilling a greater purpose. This is your IHSAA.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
My days of playing basketball for North Posey High School are still some of my favorite memories. Years later, I can still remember the feeling of wearing my Vikings jersey proudly and representing my community. I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and these student athletes know how that feels.
It's an honor to represent my school and wear their name, to have the entire community rooting for my success, to contribute to my school's legacy and all the student athletes who came before me. I'm Josie Campbell, and I'm a proud Brownsburg Bulldog.
Playing high school sports gives me a sense of ownership in my school. I get the chance to have a positive impact on my school's reputation, to help carry out our traditions, and to be the best person and player I can be. I'm Jet Wolfley, and I'm a proud Terre Haute North Patriot.
Demonstrate your pride by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is promoting school spirit. This is making your community proud. This is your IHSAA.
As a 9-Star Connect Electric customer, you're already connected to something powerful. Now, get connected to something even more powerful. High-speed fiber internet in your home. Experience the 9-Star difference. And expert technical support available 24/7, 365 days a year. From powering your home to powering your internet, experience our trusted service in a new way. Make the switch to 9-Star Connect Fiber Internet today. Visit 9starconnect.com.
High school sports have a unique way of setting the tone for our entire school.
All right, folks, welcome back here as we start the third quarter. Eastern Hancock Royals on top of the Wapahani Raiders, 20-18. Huge quarter there from Luke Zelinga, 13 in the second. He's got 15 for the game. Nearly scoring as much as the entire Raider team.
Yeah, we've been waiting to see that from him, and it was nice to see. Like it's time. We're about halfway through, almost halfway through the season, right? Somewhere,
yeah,
almost that neighborhood. So,
and turnover. Cash ends up coming up with it.
Yep, good steal.
Swift was falling out of bounds there and just had to throw it back in. So Schultz to Zelinga. Hands off Noah in the corner. Noah buries it, assisted by Jake Maurer. Eastern Hancock on top by 5 now. Graham Cook can't go anywhere with it. Over to Bragg. Now Swift.
That was good help from Cash.
Cook to Bragg. Seagraves, he's got a lane to the left if he wants it. Decides not to take it, gets in for the floater. We did not help as good on that one. We didn't get over to help. Seagraves with his first points of the game. 23-20 Royals. Noah over to Cash. Zelinga drives. Like you said earlier, I'd like to see him just take that thing on up with the left.
Yep.
Noah, no good. Graham Cook with the rebound.
Just makes him that much harder to guard, right?
Yeah.
And especially as long as his arms are.
Just take that all the way in and force them to foul you or force something there, you know. So Seagrave's going to reset over here to Swift. Inside to Olsen. It's poked away by Zelinga out of bounds.
Two really evenly matched teams. This has been fun to watch.
We had that early in the first quarter. We looked like we did not know what we were doing. And then since then, it's been just back and forth as Olsen lays it in for 2. We weren't getting rebounds. We weren't crashing. Our effort just wasn't great. And then it has been a fun game since, 23-20. Maurer buries a 3.
I think that one was from Noah, right?
Yep.
They just traded. That was a good drive.
Noah comes up with it.
Take it. Take him, Gavin.
Maurer's pass gets stolen away.
Yeah, I like the idea, though. They just had too many defenders.
Seagraves finds Cook, and Cook knocks home the three, only their second made three of the game. Cuts Eastern Hancock's lead back down to 1. Poindexter gets it back over here to Z. Zelinga back over to Cash, off the mark, but Maurer.
Yeah, took a funny hop as he was reaching out to grab it.
Thought he had it, but Seagraves comes up with it. They go in.
Oh, look at that.
Zelinga just rips it away from Olsen. There we go, Schultz to Zelinga. Tried to bank in another three.
No, that was an adrenaline shot.
Graham Cook. Yeah, that was way too much juice behind that one.
Z had it going after that steal. Too much strength.
Swift. I think Jake might have had a hold of his arm there.
He might have.
Trying to go through that screen. Seagraves, Bragg, Graham Cook. Swift. Jake Maurer is just pestering him right now.
Yep.
Also,
and having had Jake in class, I would compliment him on that because he could pester me a little bit.
Good D here from the Royals. If there was a shot clock, there would have been a violation by this point.
Yeah, we're just not letting them get inside.
No. Cook to Bragg. Swift pulls up. All that for a 16.5-foot shot, and Zelinga for the rebound.
Really want to see Schultz take it to the basket again.
Noah's going to drain the three.
All right.
That was Zelinga with an assist, as Noah's got 6 this quarter. Wapahani has a 2.5-minute possession, and we've got a 10-second one.
Time of possession can be overrated.
Olsen looks to take Z, spins in, and
that was
Zelinga.
good D except for the foul at the end.
Yep. Zelinga's going to pick up the foul, his third.
Yeah, and this is tough because Coach Paxton doesn't like to play Drew in the third quarter. He likes to save him for the fourth because he's kind of quarter locked.
But with only 63 seconds left, you can get away with that.
Oh, Shelley will check in for Zelinga after this free throw.
Olsen off the mark.
And Burke's coming in for Maurer also. I really liked how Luke moved his feet on that. He just got a little overzealous going for the block. Doesn't hurt us, though.
Too strong again. Noah with another rebound. Under a minute to play. Noah to Burke. Mavericks off the mark. Cook with another rebound. Throw it up ahead to Bragg. Little fadeaway, no good. And they're going to get a foul on Olsen. And that one was kind of weak because Gavin even came up with the ball.
Yep.
That was one that I would not expect the way they've called this game for them to blow that whistle. Because had Gavin had it knocked away or something, maybe, but that was a weird one. 31 seconds left. Shelley, thought he had Noah on the back cut.
That was good defense from Hunsinger.
Deflected out of bounds by Hunsinger. 4-point lead. Let's see if we can extend it here. Gavin gets the screen. Gavin gets the lane. Runner by Schultz. No. Shelley with the offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Poindexter. His three. Banks it in at the buzzer. Cash Poindexter assisted by Caleb Shelley.
Nothing but threes for the Royals in that quarter.
And Eastern Hancock with a 7-point lead as they go into the fourth quarter. Big quarter there from the Royals. We'll be right back after this last word from our sponsors.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
All right. Royals on top by 7. And it feels like we've just flipped the script on a lot of things. Like the way we started, we were not doing a lot of things well there in that first quarter. And like that little play there, Caleb Shelley, we went early, gave us a chance at an offensive rebound. He gets the rebound and has the awareness to find Cash instead of freaking out and chucking it up.
Absolutely.
Royals outscored the Raiders by 5 in that quarter, and they got a 7-point lead with 7 minutes to go. Maverick lost his dribble there.
Yeah, and that was one where he wasn't quite sure where he wanted to go and still picked up his dribble.
Cash has it stolen away by Hunsinger. Go inside to Olsen. He's working on Shelley. We were 60% for 3.
Wow.
Noah with the steal. Noah going the other way, lays it up and in. 60% from 3 there in that quarter.
Wow.
9-point Eastern Hancock lead. Swift gets by Cash, and our help wasn't quick enough. Swift, too swift for the help side defense. Noah, I'd be a little stronger on that take. Shelley fighting for it, and Caleb's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, I like that idea from Noah, though. Well, I agree with you. Don't leave it short.
We talked about in the last game, I'd like to see Brennan add more weight.
Yeah.
He plays like a bigger guy. If he had that little more weight behind it, he could throw that weight around a little bit more. (34-27). Eastern Hancock on top here in the JV game over the Wapahani Raiders. Hunsinger back over here to Landon Cook in the corner. Landon's shot no good. Poindexter with the rebound. Schultz over to Noah. Three's no good, but takes a Maverick Burke bounce to get up there. Rolled across the top of the backboard.
I don't think I've ever seen it roll on the top of the backboard like that.
Clearing out for Drew. Drew.
That was pretty. I say this all the time, but Drew is so smooth for his size. He's got a light touch. And
Seagraves gets cut off. Cook to Bragg. Take there, no good, but they get an offensive rebound there from Seagraves. Flip it over to Landon Cook. Bragg back to Hunsinger. Again, just a patient offense here from the Raiders.
Yeah, they're working it, but they do have to be mindful of the clock. I mean, it's not at the end yet, but.
And it's kind of tough because the only guys they have that have hit more than one shot are all on the bench right now.
Yeah.
Swift, Olsen, and Graham Cook are the only ones that have hit more than a single basket. Take by Seagraves.
And you know what? That was a good take by Seagraves, but that was a minute-long possession. It's hard to get back into a game when you're doing that. That was good defense.
We'll let them score 2 points every minute. Poindexter over here to Drew.
Yeah, Drew wanted that three.
If he'd caught it cleanly, he caught it right around the tops of his shoes. If he caught it cleanly, it would have been good. Gavin's going to take the three. Bragg with the rebound. I don't know if that was the shot we wanted there.
No.
Hunsinger drives, takes it to the basket because Gavin's not a bad shooter, but he doesn't shoot very often. I don't know if that was the shot.
And that play by Hunsinger, those are the ones we got to watch out for.
Yep. They cut it all the way down to 5. Timeout here by the Raiders. Full timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be right back after these words.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Thank you, IHSA. 2 minutes, 31 seconds left here. Not sure why the score didn't come back. There it is. 36-31. Eastern Hancock on top. Poindexter is going to be fouled by Landon Cook. Oh, nice slip by Drew. Drew using the size. Goes over Swift and gets fouled by Swift.
Yep, Drew will shoot a pair. He decided he was just going to back him down, and there's nobody on their team that can stop him. He's a big kid.
Got the backspin on it. Drew's got 3. Nice. Sinks them both. 7-point lead now. Landon Cook over here to Swift. Swift gets past Brennan and lays it in. Brennan's got to do a little better job, and then our help's got to be a little quicker. A couple of slow steps there. Noah gets the edge and then has it stolen away. Going the other way is Seagraves. Nice job. Great hustle by Zelinga, but Seagraves, that's tough. I love the hustle from Z to get back there. But Seagraves with the spin move cuts it to 3 with 1:42 to go.
Yep, we've got a press. No problem that time.
Minute 30 to go.
Man, this is where we got to be clean with our passes.
Yep. That one made me nervous.
Yep.
Poindexter throws it into Drew, and Swift fouls Drew.
Wonder why he decided to foul Drew. Drew just made 2 free throws.
Well, because that was only their third.
But they didn't get anybody else. You know what I mean? Like it was as soon as he went in there.
I think that because they're still 116, maybe he was trying to kind of go for the steal before he fouled.
Gotcha.
Like right here, just be real aggressive with it. Coach Paxton, nope, they're going to call the foul. Or they get the timeout.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're going to get the timeout. The ref didn't signal. He just gestured.
Yeah.
Gestured, not gestured.
The problem for Zelinga was he was so tall, like they were still able to reach for the ball without, like, fouling him.
Yeah. And right now, if you're them, you got just a little over a minute left here. You got a foul to give. You just go hard. If you foul, you foul. If you don't, you don't.
Right.
And just really try to get that steal. And I think what you probably try to do is get the ball out of Gavin Schultz's hands.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first guy that gets it, then just, pressure the crap out of him.
This is one of those things where I'd be all right if Gavin just runs in circles. Keeps driving for the baseline and brings it back out.
All right. $107 to go. 3-point lead. Wapahani still has a foul to give. And again, it's not, if you're them, it's not foul time, it's trap time. Good step through. We're doing a good job right now.
Yep.
Swift caught Drew across the hand. Now, that is their 4th foul. So now when they foul, it's going to be free throws for the Royals.
Right. And that actually was really nice offense from us.
Yep. 50 seconds remaining. And now you get to see how well do they know our free throw shooters and who are they going to foul.
Yeah.
So 30-second timeout. We'll be right back after these words from 9-Star.
Connect Electric customer, you're already connected to something powerful. Now, get connected to something even more powerful. High-speed fiber internet in your home. Experience the 9-Star difference. Visit 9starconnect.com.
Okay, so 50 seconds left. Eastern Hancock with the ball and a 3-point lead. Wapahani, and again, you still don't have to foul quickly. You probably got what? 15 seconds that you can play
easy.
Tight defense, try to get a steal before you foul.
I mean, it's only a 1-possession game.
Yeah, but if we hit our free throws, then it becomes 2. Maverick struggles, finally gets it into Zelinga. Oh, there we go.
No, and actually, I didn't think that was a foul.
I didn't either.
That's going to be on Hunsinger, and it's going to send Zelinga to the line.
Watch the replay here. Maverick gets it in.
Yeah, I don't think that was a foul, unless his right hand. I mean, Hunsinger poked it out with his left, and that part of it looked clean to me.
Here's the slow-mo. Wow, I think he did get ball.
Yeah, I mean, if his right hand got Zelinga in the back, I can see it, but
It's all right, Z's going to hit the second one. Zelinga no good. Drew with the tap. Rebound by Seagraves, and Raiders are going to use their second to last timeout. That'll leave them with just 1. Now, they have not shot the 3 well. They've only hit 2 threes this entire game.
They haven't even shot very many, I don't think.
They are 2 of 8 from deep. So
I think you got to watch the drive. Maybe they'll try to draw a foul.
I think if you're them, you still got 47 seconds here. probably try to get to the basket. That's where they've done their damage in the fourth quarter, is getting to the rim. Probably try to get to the basket. So we got to be aware. Move our feet here. So Raiders with 1 timeout left, Royals with 2. Royals have Schultz, Poindexter, Noah, Zalinga, Morris, Huntsinger, Seagraves, Landon Cook, Ethan Bragg, and Swift for the Raiders. Seagrave brings it across. Gavin's got to be careful because that was not a going for the ball foul.
No.
And
I think that's what Paxton might be telling
him right now because that was a.
You can't hug him.
No, that could get called intentional.
That one was a little better because kind of reached around at it. But we're going to try to foul Gavin out here just to eat up some clock. Gavin, we like you, but you're going to take it for the team.
Well, and Paxton's forcing them to show their sets is what he's doing here. Bragg finds Swift, 24 on the clock. Back to Bragg, his 3 on the way, no good. Offensive rebound by Huntsinger, up and good. With 16 seconds, 15.9 left. But here's the deal. They're out of timeouts now.
Yep.
Huntsinger hit that, but they no longer have any timeouts. So, and that gave us a chance to sub and get Maverick Burke in, who's one of our better free throw shooters.
Yeah, if we can play keep away for maybe 5 seconds and
then get him to foul us, that'd be big.
But we were in the situation Saturday night, so hopefully what we've learned from that.
Yep. Only 16 seconds on the clock here. I want to thank everybody who's watching. Good crowd tonight. I thought we'd have a lesser crowd maybe because a lot of people staying home watching the Hoosiers and the Peach Bowl, but decent crowd tonight.
I think these are all Boilermaker fans.
Probably.
Well, we have the band tonight too, which is awesome. We'd say this every time we see the band. We love it. Was it East Central we had the band the other night? Or no, that was at Greensburg too.
East Central and Greensburg, both of them had bands.
So we love high school sports with the high school band there is just.
Well, Greensburg I loved it for the girls' game on Tuesday night. They had turn off the light, cool introductions. They had the dance team, the cheerleaders, the band. They went all out.
They did not have a pirate ship on the court, though.
No, they did not. All right, 16 seconds. Noah to inbound. Finds Zalinga. Tries to throw it up ahead to Drew, and it gets stolen. And Drew, and that one was.
Drew would call that a hold.
I was going to say, the thing is, for Drew, that was not intentional because Drew is so big. Anytime he grabs somebody, he's going to toss him like that. Oh, my.
That was probably hard for him, though, because in football he's coached not to do that. Oh, we're going to get a
No, I think Coach Paxton took a timeout.
All right.
Yeah, Coach Paxton took a timeout now to set that up.
You know, it's a big rivalry when the fans get frustrated during a JV game.
Yes.
We've got a group in front of us who are hollering.
And again, like Drew's foul there was on purpose, but I don't think it was the definition of an intentional foul because he was making a play.
Yes.
The problem was Drew is so strong that when Drew grabs somebody that they kind of go flying. And we saw that with varsity linebackers and linemen that Drew would hit them and they would go flying. So
yeah, it looked a lot worse than it was.
It was. Like that was – I understand their frustration, especially because Gavin's did look pretty bad there. But all right, so now we don't have any fouls to give. 9 seconds left here. No fouls to give. Raiders have the ball underneath their basket. So baseline out of bounds for them.
We got to watch inside.
Yeah, you got to watch that, like, long developing play with that cut to the basket there at the end. Royals have one timeout left. Raiders with no timeouts, so if they can't get the ball in, then it's going to be, they're going to have to force it. Seagraves is going to be the one to inbound. Struggling to get it in. Drew deflects that one out of bounds. Somehow that took over 1.5 seconds off the clock.
And they were fortunate. They were getting stuck.
Get it into Seagraves.
Oh, that was a travel.
Tries to get into Swift, 5 seconds. Swift puts it up, and that one goes out of bounds.
Oh, I don't know
seconds.
about that. I thought that went off Olsen's foot.
Six-tenths of a second, just enough time to catch and shoot. We got to play good. Don't foul here, boys. Well, hold on. The buzzer went off.
Yeah, that's kind of strange.
Before the ball got touched, and the officials are leaving the court.
Yep, because they have, I think they have reservations at B-Dubs.
Hold on here.
Yeah, I think that, I mean.
It did, yeah.
I think that was a mistake.
Because if you watch this, watch here. I'll slow it all the way down. You can't see the clock, but you can see the lights on the backboard.
Yeah, I think they started the clock when it was inbounded, not when it was touched.
Yeah, the lights on the backboard go off or light up when the ball was still in the air.
Yeah. Well,
and the officials didn't see it that way. So Eastern Hancock, this is the first time our JV has defeated Wapahani since the mid-2000s. So
wow.
Big win here for Coach Paxton's crew, 38-37 over the Wapahani Raiders. Great game there, great finish.
Yeah, that was fun. Nice to be on this side of it, even if it was a clock error. Well, now, also, to be fair, Gavin knocked that ball away. I don't know that they were going to recover it.
No, they
0.6
weren't.
seconds will go fast. So I get them being upset. They justifiably so, but
yeah, that was, yeah, you're right. It wasn't going to end well for them there, but I understand them being upset there. So good job, Royals, with the win. And we're going to step aside. We'll be back with the varsity game here in about 15 minutes. Thank you, folks.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Hey, welcome into the Commissioner's Corner, our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA. That's Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King. Paul, hope you had a great New Year. Happy New Year to you. And you just got back from what was a pretty cool trip. You were watching the Hoosiers out in Pasadena at the Rose Bowl, and you ended up meeting with a lot of your counterparts from out west around the country, people that do the same job as you in their respective states. So first of all, How was the trip? The game obviously was fantastic, but how was meeting and talking with all your colleagues?
Well, first of all, congratulations to the Hoosiers. I mean, it was really phenomenal to be able to go to the Rose Bowl as an Indiana University fan of that day and be able to watch the Hoosiers play and play well. They did. And so it was incredible the number of Indiana people who made the trek to Pasadena to watch the Hoosiers. And I'm sure there will be a lot of people will be doing the same thing on Friday with the Peach Bowl. But yeah, congrats to the Hoosiers. It was phenomenal. But yeah, the other phase of that is we meet annually, a couple of times a year, actually. All the people who do my job from around the country come together and we meet and just kind of a lot of things. One, we want to learn from each other as what's going on across the country in education-based athletics. But part of it is we also want to see what trends are happening. And obviously with the we don't need to sugarcoat this, but with what's going on in the NCAA around the transfer portal and those things, that is certainly influencing education-based athletics across the country in the high school space also. And so a lot of discussion around that, and that's up for much debate. There are a lot of people that say, let it be as it is and let parents make a choice and let people go where they want to go. But that then brings the next conversation around super teams and teams that live in large metropolitan areas with huge numbers has a significant effect. And so every state is working through what that looks like in a system that supports education first. And I would argue that sometimes I long for the day when I turn into a broadcast and at the collegiate level, and they talk about the graduation rate of the university and the students that are graduating, because we know the vast majority of these kids are only going to play sport for a short period of time, and the lessons that they learn through an education-based system then carry them through the rest of their life. And I hope we never lose that, and that's what we're really striving at the high school level to make sure that we protect.
That's great stuff. Paul Neidig's with us. This is the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King. Friday night, the 9th, some high school basketball games are going to be postponed and played other days because of the Hoosiers' upcoming matchup in the college football playoff against Oregon. Of course, that's a rematch. Paul, got about a minute here, though. You guys at the IHSAA getting set for a very busy start to the year. It's kind of like the new year passes and you guys get right back to it. Girls wrestling regionals coming up here soon, and then it's just a string of tournaments that are going to start right after that.
Yeah, we're excited about that. We're prepared for that, and we will continue to prep here in the office for those tournaments. But yeah, girls wrestling started with sectional as the new year turned, January 2nd. And then we're certainly on our second year of girls wrestling, so we'll have that regional this weekend, and then followed shortly by the state championship, and we're excited about that. But a whole host of things come to us in February: gymnastics, girls basketball, boys and girls swimming, and then we turn the corner into March and springtime. The boys tournament begins, and so we're ready for that. And at the same time, we're thinking about spring also. So it's just a continual cycle for us to get ready for each tournament. So if our fans need to get out there and watch their local teams play, because there's nothing better than a high school sporting event.
Those girls' regional wrestling spots: Plymouth, Kokomo, Muncie Central, and Bloomington South. Paul, always appreciate the timing, and Happy New Year. Glad you had a safe trip, and we'll talk to you again soon.
We'll talk to you soon, Brendan.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms sweet corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some. And when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
With 9-Star Connect high-speed fiber internet, there's no choosing between speed and reliability. You get both. Lightning-fast internet with no data caps and equal upload and download speeds means everyone gets what they need when they need it. Stream, game, work, and connect all at the same time without missing a beat. All backed by our 24/7, 365 expert support team, because your connection should be the last thing you worry about. Switch today. Visit 9starconnect.com.
As more club and travel sports pop up every year, they often muddy the waters on what the purpose of sports should be for student athletes at this age.
But high school sports are different.
It's not about becoming the best athletes, it's about becoming the best people.
It's not about scholarships. It's about coaches mentoring you, camaraderie with your teammates, and the connection you build with your school community. It's not about year-round training. It's about developing resilience, responsibility, and a strong work ethic for life.
It's not about what am I going to get out of this, it's about playing for something bigger than yourself, for your team, your school, and your entire community.
High school sports help us grow in ways that will serve us for the rest of our lives, not just in the game.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support what makes education-based athletics different by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is developing students as people. This is fulfilling a greater purpose. This is your IHSAA.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
My days of playing basketball for North Posey High School are still some of my favorite memories. Years later, I can still remember the feeling of wearing my Vikings jersey proudly and representing my community. I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and these student athletes know how that feels.
It's an honor to represent my school and wear their name, to have the entire community rooting for my success, to contribute to my school's legacy and all the student athletes who came before me. I'm Josie Campbell, and I'm a proud Brownsburg Bulldog.
Playing high school sports gives me a sense of ownership in my school. I get the chance to have a positive impact on my school's reputation, to help carry out our traditions, and to be the best person and player I can be. I'm Jet Wolfley, and I'm a proud Terre Haute North Patriot.
Demonstrate your pride by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is promoting school spirit. This is making your community proud. This is your IHSAA.
As a 9-Star Connect Electric customer, you're already connected to something powerful. Now, get connected to something even more powerful. High-speed fiber internet in your home. Experience the 9-Star difference. And expert technical support available 24/7, 365 days a year. From powering your home to powering your internet, experience our trusted service in a new way. Make the switch to 9-Star Connect Fiber Internet today. Visit 9starconnect.com.
High school sports have a unique way of setting the tone for our entire school community. How? By demanding our very best, no matter who we are.
Every student, coach, parent, and fan has a responsibility to practice good sportsmanship at athletic events. It's on each of us to lead by example with our behavior.
The way we behave is not only a reflection of our own character, but of our schools as well. It lets everyone know this is how we do things at our school. This is what we expect. This is who we are.
So, whether you're playing, coaching, or cheering, always demonstrate integrity with your words, actions, and attitudes at our athletic events. Our school's image is up to us.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Help set the tone by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is leading by example. This is leaving a positive impression. This is your IHSAA.
Are you a 9-Star Connect electric customer? Did you know the same great service you trust for your electricity can power your connection to the digital world? That's because high-speed fiber internet is available to your home. Experience internet without limits, lightning fast speeds with no data caps, all with expert support available 24/7, 365 days a year. From electricity to internet, we're your trusted local connection. The power to connect is already here. Visit 9starconnect.com today.
There's nothing like playing high school football under the Friday night lights. It's where we play for the love of the game.
To have fun with our friends, with the whole town supporting us.
To battle our greatest rivals with teammates we've grown up with. To huddle up and have each other's backs, no matter what. Because we believe in each other and want to succeed for our teammates even more than ourselves.
11 guys fighting together for every yard, every down, every touchdown to make our school proud.
There's something special about playing for our hometown that we'll never forget, that we'll miss when it's gone. When the stands are full and the lights are shining bright. The crowd can't get any louder.
And you know, it just doesn't get any better than this.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, celebrating the purity of high school sports by buying a ticket to your high school's next football game. This is for the love of the game. This is making your hometown proud. This is your IHSAA.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farm Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
High school sports are different, especially in Indiana, and these Hoosier student athletes couldn't agree more.
We all know the saying, in 49 states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana.
Well, the same is true for all high school sports in Indiana, like volleyball,
and soccer, and softball, and track, and so many more.
We're passionate about high school sports in Indiana.
They're an undeniable part of our state's culture.
They're woven into the DNA of our communities.
It's what we dedicate our time to.
It's what brings us all together.
It's what we celebrate.
And as a high school student athlete, that's a pretty special environment to grow in.
Representing your school and having your entire community behind you.
Being a high school student athlete in Indiana is something we never take for granted.
And it's an experience we'll never forget either.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support Hoosier student athletes like these by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is who we are. This is Indiana. This is your IHSAA.
With 9-Star Connect high-speed fiber internet, there's no choosing between speed and reliability. You get both. Lightning-fast internet with no data caps and equal upload and download speeds means everyone gets what they need. Visit 9starconnect.com.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure.
Welcome back here, folks. After a thriller of a JV game, Eastern Hancock won 39-38 behind, what did Luke Zelinga wind up with? 15 points from Luke Zelinga. Had a huge second quarter to put the Royals on up front and hang on to that lead. Great win there for Eastern Hancock. And now we get to move on to the varsity, and we can only hope that the varsity game is as exciting as the JV game.
Yep.
Which in the last couple of years it has been. So this is a series between Eastern Hancock and Wapahani that has not been played a lot, but it has been extremely physical and extremely competitive in the games that have been played. 14 games played between these two teams. And Wapahani has dominated of late, but I say dominated. They've won 9 in a row, but the last 4 have all been single-digit games.
Yeah.
6 points, 8 points, 1 point, 3 points. They've all been low scoring. They've all been close. And you go back even before that, and we had a lot of single-digit games against them as well. So Wapahani's been in charge, but it's been right there the whole time. So Wapahani tonight, if we watch this, is led by Jeff Andrews, who's in his first year here, taking over for Matt Luce, who is now over at Newcastle.
All right.
A longtime coach and AD there. Brett Bechtel's in his 3rd year at Eastern Hancock. Royals come into this game with a record of 5-3 after defeating Daleville the other night. So they had a 4-game win streak and then dropped a tough one to East Central last Saturday and then got back in the winning side of things. If we look at the Raiders of Wapahani, they are 4-5 on the season. And you look at it and you're like, okay, they got a losing record, but then you start looking at who they've lost to. You know, Muncie Central, Pendleton Heights, you know, Jay County, Frankton, really good teams. LaPelle's always really good. And then you go, okay, now they've played some really good teams. And they've played well against those teams. So record's a little deceiving there. Both of these teams in the Mid-Eastern Conference, and this is a big game in Mid-Eastern Conference play, as we're sitting at 3-0, they're sitting at 2-0, and although Shenandoah and Monroe Central both undefeated as well, it kind of feels like this could be a game that if you lose this game, you know, the MEC's always been one, it feels like you almost have to win out to win the conference. Right. So it's going to be tough. You're going to wind up with like a 3-way tie is the only way you can win if you lose tonight. So big game here in the MEC. And then the sectionals for these two teams. Eastern Hancock will host the sectional this year. And you notice everybody in there with a winning record other than Irvington Prep, who's down just a little bit this year. Sectional 40, where Wapahani's at. Eastbrook looking really good. Blackford 9-0 this year. Alexandria is a good 6-6. Tough for them too. Your players to watch here tonight: Camden Bell for Wapahani is their leading scorer, averaging 23 points a game. And then Luke Manship for the Royals has been averaging a double-double and just a monster on the glass. 12 points, 12 rebounds a game. Had a season-high 19 rebounds over Christmas break against Randolph Southern. So those two, and one thing about Camden Bell, he's averaging 23, but his 30-point games have come against the good teams, Muncie, Pendleton. That's where he's played at his best. So Camden Bell's one to watch for us. And then our keys to the game for the Royals, it's limiting turnovers. You and I saw against East Central last week, the turnovers are what killed us.
Yep.
We just gave up too many easy layups off that. And then our secondary scoring, you know, guys like Eli Manship, when he's scored at will, we've won games. So getting those secondary guys going. And then for the Raiders, it's controlling the glass and not allowing clean looks from three. If they can do that, then they've got a good shot tonight as well. So it's going to be a battle, that's for sure, as we step aside for the national anthem. So starters here for the Raiders, number 0, Carter Bell. Number 3, Leighton Spence. Number 12, Caleb Lewis. Number 20, Eli Andrews. And then finally the aforementioned number 22, Camden Bell. 1 sophomore, 4 seniors on the starting lineup, exactly like we do. Eastern Hancock, their leading scorer, number 5, Caden Powers, averaging 16 points a game. Caleb Rutherford, number 11, another senior, averaging 6 points a game. The forward, number 25, Eli Manship. Last couple games has been on a tear. He's averaging 5, only averaging 5 a game, but he's been averaging, I think, 12 over the last couple. Zach Stevens, number 30, the 4th senior in the starting lineup, averaging 6 points a game, shooting 40% from deep. And then Luke Manship, the sophomore, 12 points, 12 rebounds a game. And he has just been a monster on the glass. I don't have any other word to describe him. He has been all over the place. Tonight's announcers, I am Michael Gallion, joined as always by Scott Knight. Randy Halcom's running the camera for us.
So I think I know the answer to this, but is the Andrews kid Isaac Andrews' brother?
Yes, he is.
And I'm assuming Andrews' dad is the coach? Is that
I believe. I never checked with that, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I was glad to see Isaac Andrews graduate.
Yes, I was too. Eli gets the tip, Eli Andrews. And Camden Bell's going to bring it across. There's 3 Bells on the varsity here for the
I saw that.
Raiders.
We get that too here, small schools, and you get families coming through, whether it's brothers or cousins.
Eli Andrews. I can see already they're going to call it a little tight here. Zach Stevens gets called for the reach-in.
Yeah, Luke's not afraid to mix it up, but we don't want to get any foul. We don't want to get in foul trouble early.
No, especially Luke, because he's, again, our best rebounder. Struggling to get it in. Finally get it. Andrews loses it. Powers with the steal. We'll take that. Eli up top with it. Love how we always run sets to Powers right off the bat, trying to get him going early.
Yep.
Powers lost the handle, though, and turnover.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Lewis. Powers got a little too close to him, so Lewis did some help side defense, poked the ball away. That one Bell nearly lost.
Yeah, dribbled it off his foot. He gets in, takes it right to the basket. Camden Bell.
I hope that's the easiest shot he gets tonight.
I hope so, too. 1 minute gone here. Stevens on the wing. It's Rutherford on the curl. Oh, that one nearly lost. Everybody's kind of losing the handle. Luke Manship will take the 3, assisted by Stevens.
It's like every game Luke gets like another % better.
Yeah, I know. Just a little better every single game. Andrews drives, and Andrews throws it away.
Yep, we'll take that.
I thought he could have gone up with the right hand on the side of the rim. I thought that's what he was going to do, but kind of a sloppy start.
And sometimes those guys, they just get a little bit too unselfish.
Yep.
You get close to the basket, go ahead and take it in.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Clean look for Powers.
Ooh.
Just a little too strong. Andrews there with the rebound. But that was a good play. Have the 2 Manship boys set a screen for him.
Yeah, that's a hard screen to get around.
Spence buries the 3.
He just had something to say to the student section. So I guess
maybe,
our
maybe
kids,
it was I like your jersey.
Yes, that might be. I think we're in full volume tonight. There we go.
Stevens corner 3 in and out. Camden Bell with another rebound. Bell and Andrews average over 60% of their shot attempts come from those 2. Bell's step back, no.
Oh.
Rebound by Andrews, and he dunks it home.
Yeah, and that was just unfortunate. The ball just rolled out of Eli Manship's hands. And he had both hands on it, just kind of scored it out of there. Powers getting to the basket.
Powers
anyway.
just lost the handle on it.
Yep.
Carter Bell up ahead to Camden Bell. out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say that was off.
I'm not sure about that. It feels like we're trying too hard right now.
Yes, it does. Spence is going to inbound here. Eli Andrews is so long. He just doesn't, he just, very similar to his brother, just a long, lanky kid. Bell, good D by Powers, but just, I thought it was good D, and then Bell finally gets around the edge.
You can see why he's averaging so many points.
Luke Manship says, I'll take this in, and Andrews going to pick up the foul early. Coach is like, keep your feet on the ground.
Yep. Funny, the same things we say.
Yeah.
Don't swat down and keep your feet on the ground. Like, you don't have to jump with everything.
Well, they're going to call that foul on the floor.
I don't like, well, I guess Luke was kind of pump faking to get him up. I get that.
Stevens to Powers. Luke's got a lane here. Come on, Luke, take it. Luke Manship just battles in there, but knocks it out. Leighton Spence with the rebound.
Yeah, and he's having to work for that shot, so it's ups the difficulty a little bit.
Andrews over to Bell. No good. Rebound knocked around, and Luke Manship's going to get it, and it's going to be a foul on Caleb Lewis. Nine to 3 Raiders here early in the first quarter. Luke's going to take it himself. Just can't get it, but Eli with the rebound and the putback.
And that shot right there is what Eli's got this year.
Yep.
It's that little floater.
Manship's 5, Wapahani 9. Andrews with the ball in the wing. Andrews working. I would have gone up with that.
I think so too, and I'm not sure that Andrews had his balance right to take that shot.
Camden Bell on the wing, gets the screen. Gets it over to Andrews. Andrews step back over Luke, too strong. Rebound there, and what a putback there from Caleb Lewis.
And Zach was in perfect position to block out, but he didn't move him at all. He just stood there. Nice job, Eli.
Eli just takes it to the rim. What do we got here?
I looked down for a minute.
Let's see. Watch the replay, see what happened here.
Oh. That, I think, I don't know.
I think he has to have possession of it.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to get possession.
Hey, I like that we played, though, until the whistle got blown.
I like we did, too. Because they're probably going to say that Eli might have interfered with the pass to the inbounder.
No, I get it. I don't know that I've ever seen that before, though.
I haven't either. Bell's got Luke on him. Drives.
And that's going to be our strategy. We're going to double Bell, and we've got to recover quick.
Yep. He's a good player. Bell, another move there. He's got 6.
Reminds me a little bit of the East Central kid the other night. Was that Carter?
No, it was Rogers.
Rogers, that's right.
I kept wanting to call him Steve Rogers. 3 from Powers, just off the mark. Eli Andrews with his 3rd rebound of the game. Take there from Spence.
Man, see, that's the we can't get those fouls.
No. And that was just, Caleb was just a step late on that the whole way. So Spence at the line. He's only attempted 2 free throws this season. Off on that one. Powers corrals it. Eli's just saying, I'm just going to the basket. Eli can't get it and then tips it out of bounds. But I like right now, Eli's saying, stop me.
Yeah.
I'm strong. I'm physical. Stop me.
Well, and you said it before. Last couple of games he's been coming on. He wasn't really a scorer. He'd get 4 points a game or something, just wherever, but he's being a lot more aggressive on offense.
Connor Bell checks in. Camden's floater's good. He's got 8. We haven't found a way to stop him just yet. Stevens for 3. Not it. There we go. Handoff from Eli, and Zach Stevens knocks it home. We needed that one big time.
Yep.
Andrews gets it to Rodifer. I didn't check if that was Rodifer or Rodefer.
We'll go with Rodifer. Unless
Bell.
somebody wants to correct us.
Good D there by Powers. Bell with the tough fadeaway. Can't get it to go. Powers with another board.
Yep, make him work.
I mean, again, tough fadeaway. Rutherford for 3. Off the mark. Eli Manship, another rebound. Stevens hits the wire. Yeah, if you want to correct us if it's Rodeffer. You got Andrews, Spence, Camden Bell, Connor Bell, and Rodifer on the floor for the Raiders.
Yep, and Brennan Trueblood checked in for the Royals.
Andrews on the wing, 45 seconds on the clock. That was a double dribble.
Yep.
Connor Bell just, I think, thought that he didn't have control of it the first time. Big possession here. We were just down by 10. If we can cut this to 5 or even 4 before the end of the quarter, that's a big swing. Powers will take the 3. And Powers is going to bury the 3. 4-point lead now for the Raiders.
Good D from Luke Manship.
Yeah. Andrews drives. It's going to go off the.
They call foul.
They did. I thought it went off the foot. Watch the replay.
I did too.
Slow it down just a little bit here.
I don't see the foul.
I disagree. I'm biased, but I'm going to disagree. 2 seconds on the clock here. Nice job by Trueblood to tip that. Andrews, oh my goodness.
Called on Luke or Eli? They both
I think they called it on Eli. On Eli, so watch this. Lob to Andrews, gets tipped by Trueblood. Andrews gets it, goes to fling it up, and they call Eli with the foul. Let's watch it one more time here. See if we can slow it down just a little bit.
So why are they putting people here? Are they going to say there's like 0.1 second? Oh, 0.3. All right.
Not sure how they knew that there was 0.3 on the clock, but Eli Andrews at the line. 77% free throw shooter for the season. Sinks the first one.
And we talked about JV game, clock starting early. I think the clock started late on that one.
I think so too.
Because it should have started as soon as we tipped the pass.
No good on the second. Luke with the rebound.
I was ready for the official to call traveling.
I know. So that'll do it for the end of the first quarter. An exciting first quarter. Your Royals trail by 5, 18-13. We'll be back after this.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
All right, we're back here. Getting ready to start the second quarter. Eastern Hancock trails by 5 over Wapahani. The last time these two teams will play, as with both of them as members of the Mid-Eastern Conference, this is the last time this is a conference game. Eastern Hancock will move to the Eastern Crossroads Conference next year, a newly formed conference. With Delta, Newcastle, Shenandoah, LaPel, Northeastern, and Centerville.
You mentioned it earlier. We've got a kind of recent history of some incredible games against this Wapahani
and Luke traveled.
team.
Oh,
wow! I don't know about that one either, but we'll take it. I thought Luke traveled as well. Maybe he traveled because Carter Bell stopped him from dribbling.
Maybe. We'll take it. This is fun watching Bell and Powers, two best players for each team, kind of shadowing each other. Trueblood, no good. Carter Bell with the rebound. Carter Bell kicks it out to Spence. His three is good. That's the... Spence has 8. Luke nearly lost the handle on it. Gets it back. Oh, take the 3, Luke.
I think he was afraid to reset his feet.
Were his feet off there, and there he gets to the rim, goes up, and Luke Manship, 2 more points. He's got 5.
I feel like Luke can get that drive whenever he wants.
Yeah. Bell gets the double screen. Bell off the mark. Luke with another rebound. Powers gets to the edge. Nice extra pass. Nice extra pass again. Lewis with the backdoor cut to Trueblood.
It was a great back cut. Great job by Luke seeing it.
Got the lead down to 4. Spence over here with it. Now Bell. Swinging around to Lewis. Andrews on the wing. Knifes it into Lewis, and Lewis lays it in for 2 more.
Yeah, they just returned the favor.
Yes, they did. Andrews is a really nice passer. Trueblood has it knocked away by Spence. Rodifer checking back in. Powers puts it through the spin cycle and lays it up and in.
That is me mashing buttons on like the NBA
on
game.
Madden when you're just like hitting every button.
Yeah.
I want to go back and slow-mo that and see how he did all of that without traveling.
No, I don't know, but I think he spun both ways.
Yeah, he did. That was impressive. Lewis picks up the foul. We are spreading them out.
I want to know if Caden practiced that at home with his dad.
His dad can't do that.
No, no chance.
Luke deflects that one out of bounds. Andrews over here to Carter Bell, into the corner to Camden. He gets a 3, Too strong. Powers with his 3rd rebound of the game.
We need to take advantage of every time Bell misses.
He's missed his 2 3-point attempts so far. There's Luke for 3. No. Eli with another rebound.
How did he grab that?
Powers drives. Going to be a foul on the Raiders.
I think it's Camden Bell, I believe.
Yep. His first.
I love it. Every time Caden grabs the ball, he is looking like he wants to shoot. It doesn't matter how he's standing, where he's standing.
Yep.
His eyes go to the rim.
Except for right there when.
But I still think he was looking.
He was. His eyes went to the floor when he slipped. So jump ball is going to go over to the Raiders there.
Now, if this were the NBA, we'd have somebody out there with a special mop clean the floor up. But
oh, yeah. A little bit of a slump here for the Raiders. Have a hard time finding the rim. Bell gets a little bit of clearance. And I'll shut my mouth. First player in double figures with 10. Powers just wants it right now. Powers off the mark. It's Carter Bell with the rebound. And every time a shot goes up, I feel like Eli might somehow get a hand on it too. Eli Andrews for 3, and Eli Andrews buries the 3, his first 3 of the game.
We don't want to let him get going.
No. Luke finds Eli with kicks out to Trueblood. No.
Both of Brennan's shots been a little bit flat. If he gets a little more arc on them, they're both going in.
Andrews with the ball up top. Timeout by Coach Andrews. 30-second timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be right back after these words from 9-Star.
Connect high-speed fiber internet. There's no choosing between speed and reliability. You get both. Lightning-fast internet with no data caps and equal upload and download speeds means everyone gets what they need. Visit 9starconnect.com.
Okay, here in the second quarter, Wapahani ball. They lead 28-19. It's been a game of runs. They got to a big lead, then we came back, and they got to a big lead again. I like the updates. Lena Thomas telling us IU intercepted and scored on the first play of the game, pick 6.
Thank you.
It's not a bad way to start a game.
No, it is not.
So Carter Bell with the ball. 3.5 minutes left here in the first half. Gets it to Camden Bell. Bell slipped and traveled.
Yep, and that was both of those guys looking awkward on that because Manship went to play defense on the awkward slip.
Rutherford and Stevens come back in for Lewis and Trueblood here.
Good minutes from those two.
Yep. Powers over here to Caleb at the volleyball line. Again, like you said, I'd like to see us go back to Luke attacking the basket. Eli, or do that. Eli Manship, corner 3, assisted by Rutherford. Eli's got 7. Spence in the corner, no.
They're going to call Eli. I think they're going to call
legit?
Eli.
I didn't see.
They were fighting. I mean, if they call it on Luke, it's not legit. But Eli was fighting. Yeah, so he's got that elbow in the.
Yeah, it's not. I get it. I get it.
Now, look, if he was playing DB, he's got his buddy arm out there.
That was good. That was really good. Carter Bell Over to Andrews. Carter drives, pulls up. Carter Bell knocks it in, and Eli just picked up another one.
Oh, that's rough.
All right, we got to watch this again.
I mean, he's making contact. If they're going to call it, you can't make that kind of contact. That's tough.
Well, and watch it one more time. He kind of extends.
Yeah.
Right at the end. Right there. You see that extension of the arm?
Yep.
I mean, it's tough. I think that one was probably more of a foul than the one before it, if we're being honest.
That looked like he kind of just clattered into him too.
But the extension made it look like a foul.
No, I agree. So Eli's got to come out. He's probably done for the half. That brings Trueblood back in.
Camden Bell can't hit the layup.
Yeah, Royals, all the Royals looking for a charge there. And we got a warning.
Wait, he signaled 25.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand that.
He signaled 25, but I heard something about the sideline.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a sideline warning.
I think it was a warning because we were all off the bench, and I think we had a coach on the floor maybe. And
they signaled 25, but we had a bunch of guys. It wasn't just Eli.
No, not at all.
Powers curls off the screen. Too strong, and then we're going to get a push on the Raiders. I think that was Spence that pushed.
Yeah, I mean, you got to call both ways, right? I mean, that's.
Oh, they're going to call Camden Bell. That's big. Camden Bell picks up his second.
Do we trade Eli for Camden?
I'd trade our fourth leading scorer for their leading scorer. Caleb for three.
Yes,
knocks it home.
and that's what we needed.
Assisted by Stevens.
And Bell just kind of cleared out there, too.
I was getting ready to say that. Both teams doing a little pushing. And neither team has a deep bench, so I don't think anybody wants to get in foul trouble here. Spence. Oh, good deflection by Trueblood right into the hands of Luke. Got Stevens in the corner for three. Got it. Zach Stevens. Assisted by Powers. 2-point game. After a couple of dagger threes right there. Camden Bell blocked by Powers. Luke with the rebound. Stevens will take the three off the mark.
This gym was going to explode if that went down. You could see all the students get up on their toes.
45 seconds left here. Carter Bell, no good with the left hand. Luke with another board. That was a flop.
They were looking for a clear out, and Luke was just leaning.
Yep.
We going to hold?
Yeah. Rutherford corner three, got it. Royals take the lead, 2 seconds. Bell can't answer it. And Caleb Rutherford with another three to give Eastern Hancock the lead. Going into the halftime break, 31-30. A huge run in that quarter.
Well, this is definitely entertaining at halftime.
Yes, it is. Eastern Hancock on top. Big run in the quarter. We're going to catch up and see how the IU game's going, and we'll be right back with the start of the second half in just a little bit.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Hey, welcome into the Commissioner's Corner, our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA. That's Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King. Paul, hope you had a great New Year. Happy New Year to you. And you just got back from what was a pretty cool trip. You were watching the Hoosiers out in Pasadena at the Rose Bowl, and you ended up meeting with a lot of your counterparts from out west around the country, people that do the same job as you in their respective states. So first of all, how was the trip? The game obviously was fantastic, but how was meeting and talking with all your colleagues?
Well, first of all, congratulations to the Hoosiers. I mean, it was really phenomenal to be able to go to the Rose Bowl as an Indiana University fan of that day and be able to watch the Hoosiers play and play well. They did. And so it was incredible, the number of Indiana people who made the trek to Pasadena to watch the Hoosiers. And I'm sure there will be a lot of people will be doing the same thing on Friday with the Peach Bowl. But yeah, congrats to the Hoosiers. It was phenomenal. But yeah, the other phase of that is we meet annually, a couple of times a year, actually. All the people who do my job from around the country come together and we meet and just kind of a lot of things. One, we want to learn from each other as what's going on across the country in education-based athletics. But, you know, part of it is we also want to see what trends are happening. And, you know, obviously with the we don't need to sugarcoat this, but with what's going on in the NCAA around the transfer portal and those things, that is certainly influencing education-based athletics across the country in the high school space also. And so a lot of discussion around that, you know, and that's up for much debate. You know, there are a lot of people that say, let it be as it is and let parents make a choice and let people go where they want to go. But that then brings the next conversation around super teams and teams that live in large metropolitan areas with huge numbers has a significant effect. And so every state is working through what that looks like in a system that supports education first. And I would argue that sometimes I long for the day when I turn into a broadcast and at the collegiate level, and they talk about the graduation rate of the university and the students that are graduating, because we know the vast majority of these kids are only going to play sport for a short period of time. And the lessons that they learn through an education-based system then carry them through the rest of their life. And I hope we never lose that. And that's what we're really striving at the high school level to make sure that we protect.
That's great stuff. Paul Neidig's with us. This is the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King. Friday night, the 9th, some high school basketball games are going to be postponed and played other days because of the Hoosiers' upcoming matchup in the college football playoff against Oregon. Of course, that's a rematch. Paul, we got about a minute here, though. You guys at the IHSAA getting set for a very busy start to the year. It's kind of like the new year passes and you guys get right back to it. Girls wrestling regionals coming up here soon, and then it's just a string of tournaments that are going to start right after that.
Yeah, we're excited about that. We're prepared for that, and we will continue to prep here in the office for those tournaments. But yeah, girls wrestling started with sectional as the new year turned, January 2nd. And then we're certainly on our second year of girls wrestling, so we'll have that regional this weekend, and then followed shortly by the state championship, and we're excited about that. But a whole host of things come to us in February: gymnastics, girls basketball, boys and girls swimming, and then we turn the corner into March and springtime. The boys tournament begins, and so we're ready for that. But at the same time, we're thinking about spring also. So it's just a continual cycle for us to get ready for each tournament. So if our fans need to get out there and watch their local teams play, because there's nothing better than a high school sporting event.
Those girls' regional wrestling spots: Plymouth, Kokomo, Muncie Central, and Bloomington South. Paul, always appreciate the timing, and Happy New Year. Glad you had a safe trip, and we'll talk to you again soon.
We'll talk to you soon, Brendan.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms sweet corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some. And when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
With 9-Star Connect high-speed fiber internet, there's no choosing between speed and reliability. You get both. Lightning-fast internet with no data caps and equal upload and download speeds means everyone gets what they need when they need it. Stream, game, work, and connect, all at the same time without missing a beat. All backed by our 24/7, 365 expert support team, because your connection should be the last thing you worry about. Switch today. Visit 9starconnect.com.
As more club and travel sports pop up every year, they often muddy the waters on what the purpose of sports should be for student athletes at this age.
But high school sports are different.
It's not about becoming the best athletes, it's about becoming the best people.
It's not about scholarships, it's about coaches mentoring you, camaraderie with your teammates, and the connection you build with your school community. It's not about year-round training. It's about developing resilience, responsibility, and a strong work ethic for life.
It's not about what am I going to get out of this, it's about playing for something bigger than yourself, for your team, your school, and your entire community.
High school sports help us grow in ways that will serve us for the rest of our lives, not just in the game.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig.
All right, folks, we're back here after an excellent first half of basketball. Eastern Hancock trailed by as much as 10, but made a run the last 2 minutes of the second quarter to come back and take the lead. Came storming back, hit three threes on 4 possessions, 3 out of 4, to take the lead 31-30.
Yeah, that was a fantastic way to close that half.
Outscored the Raiders 18-12 in that quarter. And that's a good, here's a stat. We've never beaten Wapahani when we trailed at halftime. So that's a good stat to have, because we are a good lead to have, because we needed that every point right now.
Absolutely.
And Camden Bell, after an 8-point first quarter, only had 2 in the second. So we've kind of got them. They're scoring from a little bit of everywhere, but they're just not getting as clean of looks as they were in the first quarter.
Right.
And then from us, it comes from everywhere. We had 6 guys score in that quarter, just spreading it out. Our leading scorer right now is Eli with 7. So nobody trying to do it by themselves. We spread it out really well.
Yeah, the only thing that I don't like about that half is Eli Manship with 3 fouls. He's been doing a nice job all over the place. I got him with 3 rebounds. He's got an assist, and he has been playing some good defense as well.
Yep. And their only player with 2 fouls is their leading scorer, Camden Bell. Nobody else with more than 1, and nobody else for us with more than 1, if my math is all correct. We'll see adjustments. I'm new coach here for Wapahani, Coach Andrews. You kind of knew what to expect with Luce for so many years. You knew what kind of adjustments he was going to make. You knew what kind of tweaks he was going to make. It'll be interesting to see with the new coach what kind of new adjustments.
Yeah.
What I saw in the first half is what I've seen on film. They do a lot of those same things. They're just a good, fundamentally solid team, and that's how they played in the first half.
Feels like they got away from Bell a little bit in the second half. I know he had some shots that didn't fall, but it didn't feel like the first quarter. I guess the second quarter, I should say, they got away from him. And you had some other guys taking shots where maybe you want to have Camden get a couple more touches and looks at the basket.
Well, we tightened it up a little bit. We switched onto him a little better, and he didn't get to the rim quite as easy. So it's like both teams going with starters here. Screen to Powers. Elevator to Rutherford, and he buries it. Caleb with his 9th point of the game.
That'd be really good if he can have one of those nights we saw him have last year where he just puts down like 5 threes and gets a couple free throws.
Well, he's 3 of 4 from deep right now. Eastern with their biggest lead of the game at 4 points. Bell to the other Bell. Carter over to Spence, now to Andrews. Andrews wants the ball screen. Rises up, long 2, no. Tipped around, Eli grabs it. And Eli.
Dang, it got tipped away. He didn't see the guy coming from behind him.
Nope. And Eli's still playing just like normal, even with those 3 fouls.
I don't think he knows how to dial it down like that. That would be against his nature.
Well, and the nice thing is you got True Blood that can come off the bench that plays a very similar style too. Andrews takes the 3, no. Putback, though, is good by Lewis, his 6th point.
Yeah, and that one we didn't get a body on him. Powers was standing there, but wasn't able to box him out.
That's a couple times now he's gotten an offensive rebound and in traffic like that. Powers to Stevens, back to Rutherford in the corner. Powers gets to the rim. Powers with the basket and the foul. Carter Bell picks up his 2nd. Connor Bell checks in for Carter. Powers sinks the freebie. That's our first free throw of the game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Powers has got 8. Eastern back on top by 5 now. Bell step back, man. Can't defend that.
No. He's a good player.
And over Luke Manship at that. Powers off the screen, leaves that one short. Spence over, Eli picks up the foul.
Yeah, I don't know.
See if we can see it from this view. Nope, we can't.
Yeah, I don't know if that was it. So he's probably going to be gone for the rest of the quarter. Trueblood getting ready to check in. Lewis going to shoot. Man.
Lewis can't connect.
And that wasn't even Eli being aggressive. He was just standing there, put his arms up.
Lewis, a 43% free throw shooter, has got one more coming. Sinks that one. 1 point game. Yeah, right. True Blood going to have to log a lot of minutes now tonight.
Or we're going to get small, one of the two.
Powers wanted that thing right off the screen.
Wow, that's the second time.
I don't know how he does what he does without traveling. It's impressive.
Yep, his handles and his balance so good.
Bell answers. They're both in double figures. They're the only two in double figures right now. True Blood, corner 3. Got it.
That's it.
Rutherford with the assist.
Got a little more arc on that shot, and it dropped in.
True Blood's got 5. Bell with the step back. No good. Rebounded by Luke.
And they just had somebody lost a shoe.
Spence. Stevens.
Oh.
They're going to call a timeout so Stevens can get it, or Spence can get his shoe.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Yep.
You know, in the movie Hoosiers, they talk about in the small towns, when you start playing the playoffs especially, everybody from the town goes, right?
Yep.
Is Bloomington empty tonight?
No, because people couldn't afford hundreds of dollars for tickets.
But do you think they just drove to Atlanta to be around there?
That'd be pretty cool. Camden Bell with it.
Oh, nice.
Lazy pass is stolen by Powers.
Oh,
over here to True Blood.
He could. Brennan could.
Oh, they're going to get the basket and the
Yep.
Oh.
That's hard.
I thought it was a charge. No. Now they called a charge. What?
Yeah.
They called it on Stevens.
Oh, so it should be a basket. So we're going to have a basket by True Blood.
So
he's saying no basket now. I thought he initially called the basket.
I thought he did too.
Unless he got the number wrong, because he called the foul on Stevens.
It was on, he just changed it, I think. Or did they? It should be a foul on True Blood. It should be a charge on True Blood.
Yeah, if it's a foul on Zach Stevens, it should be a basket. Because Zach would have been off the ball somewhere else. Wow, that was a...
Well, they're giving it to Zach, who was nowhere near... And the ref signaled almost like it was going to be an and one.
Yes, he did. The initial signal was the basket was good.
Bell, good defense there.
Yeah.
Connor Bell to Potiphar. Rotifer, not Potiphar.
Yeah. Potiphar is in the
Joseph,
Bible,
yes.
right?
He was the one that had Joseph. Good D here from the Royals. Spence up top with it. Finds Andrews. Nice pass to Rotifer, and then True Blood goes down.
But that
True Blood fouls him, and
that
goes
came
down.
from the double team on Bell, though.
Yep.
And that's why he was.
So Rotifer.
Yeah, that's why Rotifer was running open underneath, and Brendan had to hustle over. The other thing on the other end, Brendan was so wide open he couldn't believe it. It took him a second to go, oh, nobody's between me and the basket.
Exactly.
And it allowed the defense to get in position.
Rotifer misses the free throw. Raiders leaving a lot of points at the line right now.
Yep. I'm good with that.
Yes.
Wow.
Missed them both. True Blood spins.
I like it, Brennan. Try to do his Powers imitation. Andrew's thinking about taking that deep three.
Gets it over here to Bell, now Spence. Andrews wants that three.
Yep.
Kicks it out to Bell. Bell drains the three.
That was a good sequence from those two. Good two-man ball.
Yep. 1 point Royal lead. Played 6 minutes of this quarter and right back where we started. Luke to True Blood. Stevens back to True Blood. True Blood's got a lane. And Andrews.
All right, that's all right.
But that's fine. It's our ball still. Andrews sends it out, but we'll take it. Caleb Lewis checks back in.
What's going to happen is next time we're going to make the pass to the player that Andrews is leaving.
Yep. When he comes over to block it, he's vacating somewhere. Rutherford off the screen. Rutherford buries another three. His fourth of the game.
Was that Powers on the assist again?
I believe so.
True Blood. Okay, we got an update on it. It was True Blood on the assist.
Another basket by Lewis.
Tell you what, he's having kind of an understated game, Lewis is.
He's got 9. Powers with the scoop shot.
I'm going to say this, and I don't know how it's going to come out, but he's playing like a European.
Yes.
It's all the up and under and spins. It's that. I mean, he's Euro stepped and Euro moonwalked, and it's not normally we see from Powers. He's not got a lot of threes, and that one is.
We're going to say that one.
I don't think that hit the strap.
It didn't hit the strap. The strap was shaking, so I think it probably looked like it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it did hit the strap.
No. And we're used to seeing the strap get hit here.
We know. Yeah, the official on the far side saying that it hit I think we've seen it more than he has.
Yeah.
No, I think we were about to grab the rebound there anyway, but. All right, we got the ball. Knowing Coach Bechtel, we're going to hold for the last shot here. With a 4-point lead.
We got 5 guys out here that can all shoot from 3. Oh!
Offensive
True
rebound.
blood.
True blood. Guess we're not holding for the last shot.
Wow. Great hustle play from Brennan Trueblood.
Yes, it was. 6-point Royal lead. Andrews in the corner with it. Back here to Bell, and Bell,
No! Man.
Trying to see, it looked like he might have caught him. I mean, you see this, Scott?
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell if he got him on the hand, but it's only 2 shots.
I don't know what they're arguing. It was foul on Luke, right? Like that was his first.
I wonder if the scorer is trying to figure out who it is, because they might have called that on Zach. I mean, they were both there.
Yeah. Maybe they initially signaled Zach.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking at them. So Camden Bell at the line. He's an 85% free throw shooter. Sinks the first one.
Well, right now, this game's got everything you could want in it.
Stevens with the heave. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. The score, Eastern Hancock 49, Wapahani 45. And you're right, this game has been all that in a bag of chips.
We got the band playing.
And both teams went from 6 guys scoring in the second quarter to we had 3, they had 2.
Yep. Let's focus in a little bit more.
All right, here's your trivia question, Scott.
Okay.
Dave's Express Care Car Wash and Grill trivia question. Who was our leading scorer, Eastern Hancock's leading scorer, the last time we beat Wapahani in a regular season game?
Okay, so I think I heard that we beat him in the regular season in 2000 and, wait, you just think 6, 2005, something like that. Let's see. I got to think who was in there. All right. Everybody at home can play. Hopefully you got the game on, like you're watching IU and you're listening to us. So your 2 favorite teams you can hear about. So
who's the leading scorer the last time we beat them in a regular season game?
It's been a while. I got a couple guesses I'll get to, but as you pointed out, we haven't been in a conference with them for that long.
Nope. Only about 8 years that we've been in a conference together.
Okay, we're going to play with Luke Manship, Eli's still going to be on the bench here. Zach Stevens gets a break. Luke Lewis comes in for him, and it's Rutherford, Powers, Luke Manship, and Brennan Trueblood. And we've got Luke matched up on Bell right now.
Luke fouls him there.
Yeah.
Bell just got by him. Luke's going to pick up his second. So who was the leading scorer the last time that we beat Wapahani? Leading scorer for us, not the Raiders. Spence thought about it, kicks it back out to Andrews. Man, Bell has some dangerous passes there.
Yep.
Comes back off the screen. No.
That should be a foul on Lewis.
Yeah, the way they've called that, Rutherford ends up getting the rebound. Powers off the screen, leaves it short.
And it looked like something was off on that one because you could see it coming out of his hands. I wonder if he got bumped.
Oh, man.
Are you kidding me?
Andrews lost the handle on it, and they're going to call a foul on Lewis.
Wow.
I disagree with that wholeheartedly. Lob it into Andrews. He hits the turnaround.
Yeah, that was not a good call.
Yeah, because that goes from a turnover for us to 2 points for them. Powers to Luke in the corner. Man, everything we shoot tonight just feels like it's going in.
Yep.
Our shots have looked really good.
I don't know how Bell made it through there, but it's all tied up.
He's got 20 now. So we got a couple guesses coming in. My wife says Addison True.
I like Josh Cooley's guess.
Of John Collins.
Be careful because John will return the favor. He probably knows.
With some good guesses there.
We've had a number of good scorers in our boys program.
I do know, so I was thinking I made this question. I was looking at like losing streaks and stuff like that and trying to find some records, and I thought about asking like what was the #1 movie playing that day. I didn't, but
Casablanca.
What was the #1 song? Minnie the Moocher. Like that's what I thought about going with, but
so you're saying that it was when the Blues Brothers came out?
Uh-oh. Good hustle by good turnover.
This is an entertaining game.
Yep, Carter Bell to Eli Andrews to Spence, back to Andrews.
Stevens and
one of the fans is
yeah.
letting Eli know that he has 4 fouls. I don't know
Yeah.
if that was one of ours or one of theirs, but I'm sure he's like.
I mean, what has Brennan Trueblood done that we wouldn't have got? You know what I mean? Like, if Eli happens to foul out, we got Brennan.
Yeah, you got to let him play. Powers kicks it out to Luke for 3. Tipped around.
Yes.
It's going to be off of the Raiders.
Brennan helping the official there, and he's going to get a much-deserved rest. And so will Lewis as Stevens and Manship come back in.
5:38 to go, all tied at 49. Powers has got a seam. Powers with the spin move. Powers up and in.
Such a great job of that soft bank shot.
Doesn't it feel like he should have more than 14?
Yes. If you told me he had 30 right now, I wouldn't blink.
That could be bad math. Camden Bell over to Spence. Now Andrews with it. Andrews blocked by the rim.
Yep, and I think if if Rutherford wouldn't have slid out at the end, I think Rutherford draws a charge there.
Luke Manship, basket and the foul.
I don't see our adult fans get to their feet very often, and the group near us just came off the bench. Nice job, Luke. Andrews picks up his foul. You know it's a good rivalry when the adults are into it and not being mean or harassing or whatever, like cheering on their kids.
Luke leaves it short, but Eli with the rebound. Oh, Zach bounced it off of his nose. You're not a Dolphin, Zach. You don't need to hit it off your nose out of bounds.
Timeout to the Raiders. We got no more guesses.
Nobody else is guessing. Our Dave's Express Care trivia question. Who was the leading scorer the last time we beat Wapahani in a regular season game? Addison True and John Collins are our two guesses. What do you think, Scott?
I don't know the exact year, but I think it's after John, before Addison. I was thinking like Caleb Kennedy or Dustin Smith. Those are guys from the mid to late 2000s, the aughts or whatever. Because I know we haven't been in the conference with them a bunch, so I don't remember how often we played them prior to that. I know you said we were in a sectional with them at least a couple of years.
Yep.
So that would be my guess. Now, if it's way before that, I have no idea.
The only two coaches that have ever coached against them are Spalding and Bechtel.
Okay.
So
I can't pick one. I would go with Caleb Kennedy or I would go with Dustin Smith.
Got some more. Dustin Smith, Kyle Brooks.
Yeah. Aaron, I agree with you. We could go with her husband. He was a pretty good scorer too, but I don't remember playing Wapahani then.
Royals with a 4-point lead, under 5 to go here. This has been a fun night.
Kyle Brooks is a good guess.
Between the JV game and the varsity game, it's been a lot of fun. Andrews to Bell. Back out, Carter Bell for 3. Carter Bell.
I was going to say I'd much rather have Carter Bell open if we're doubling, but I liked how they were playing Camden and Andrews together because we were leaving that double team, and we know Andrews can make it.
Powers blocked, gets his own rebound. Again, just some of the stuff he does is just weird. Dished over, Eli can't get it, gets his own rebound, and then Eli don't.
He knew, and when he reached that second time, he knew.
He was about to get him from behind and decided that he was going to back off of that instead. Kick, yeah. Bell takes the 3, too strong. Rebound, Luke is off the run.
There we go, yep. Dang it.
Bell with the rebound off that. Still, Royals clinging to this 1-point lead here. We talked about this is a huge game in the Mid-Eastern Conference because you lose a game, you put yourself behind the 8 ball. Andrews drives, and he's going to get tripped to the free throw line. They're going to call Luke on the bump. They are.
Right, that's because if we lose to Wapahani, they've got to lose twice for us to have a chance to be the outright chance.
They have some weird tiebreaker stuff, but yeah, we could tie and get in. But Eli Andrews, 77% free throw shooter, is 1 of 2 tonight. As he steadies himself. Sinks the first. Ties the game at 53. Sinks them both. Wapahani with their first lead of the second half. Andrews in double figures now with 10.
Looks like we got all the three-point shooters running around Luke waiting.
Eli for three, no. Tipped around, it's going to be our ball.
All right. I'm not sure about that, but I like it.
You don't argue with the official.
Yeah.
Never made a bad call in their lives. Good play. Zach Stevens up and over the backboard. I like that play, though.
Yep.
It's been Rutherford and Powers that have been hot. They've been expecting one of those two. 2:52 to go. Andrews on the wing, backs it out to the volleyball line, gets it over to Camden. Camden drives, and it's going to be out of bounds off of him. He wanted a foul.
Yeah.
What a play by Powers.
And there was contact, but they were both in the air, and he wasn't shooting. Are they trying to change it now?
I don't know.
Well, we didn't touch the ball. Bell lost the ball out of bounds. If they call it a foul, at least.
Yeah, Powers does not touch that.
No,
you can see it on the replay.
Yeah, there was contact.
Yep.
But
not it's either a turnover on them or a foul on Powers.
Yep.
One of the two. Royals trail by a point. Get it inside to Luke. Luke strong with it, can't get it to go, gets the rebound, can't get the roll, but he'll go to the charity stripe with a chance to retake the lead.
And I think if Luke could have got himself turned around on the first shot, he didn't need to make it so difficult. He may have had a chance to sink it and not have to rebound and get him the hard way.
Camden Bell picks up his third. And Luke at the line with a pair of free throws. The officials talking to, looks like both manships. We'll give you the trivia answer during the timeout.
Yeah.
But
maybe they're reminding both the manships you only get 5 fouls.
Luke sinks the first, ties the game again at 54. This is where I love, both the manship boys don't feel pressure in these situations.
No.
Luke leaves that one short. Tie ball game, 2:05 to go. Camden Bell was looking for the roll from Spence and didn't get it. We'll reset, under 2 minutes to go now. Andrews over here on the wing now. Rises up from 15 feet, leaves it short. Powers there for the rebound. Andrews has shot that 15-footer a lot tonight, and I don't think he's hit one of them.
No, it looks good shooting it, though.
That's normally bread and butter for him.
Yeah.
Luke. Long two from Luke Manship. Eastern back on top with 1:15 to go.
Are we going to get any timeouts?
I don't know. Camden Bell's bumped by Rutherford.
And Rutherford pushed him, he did. So I don't think he needed to.
61 seconds remaining here. Eastern on top by 2. Bell no good. Offensive rebound. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Caleb Rutherford. I thought Lewis just lost his footing.
I think in the scramble, and it may not have been a foul, but it looked like it.
They called it on Luke. They called Luke with the push. I don't think Luke pushed him.
No, I don't. I think Caleb, if anything, on that one.
So Lewis, only a 43% free throw shooter, hits the first. He's got one more coming to tie the game with 55 seconds left. And he does. Now we're going to get a timeout from the Raiders. Now for our trivia question that nobody cares about at this point. Said, who was the last leading scorer the last time we beat Wapahani in a regular season game?
Wow, Josh Goff.
Josh Goff had 15.
All right.
Back in 2005.
All right.
Now you said Caleb Kennedy.
Yeah.
Kennedy in that sectional game in 2007 had 24. So.
Cool. Hey, I do want to say something real quick. Eastern lost a legend this week. Coach Doug Peacock, who was our only scholarship Division I football player that we've had, right? Yep. He passed away yesterday. Doug was a couple of stories about him. He played at IU, so
for Lee Corso.
Yeah, for Lee Corso. And Doug tells a story that I believe he's told me it's not true, but he likes to tell it, that Corso jumped the fence off 70 to recruit him. The other thing was Lee and his team with Doug on it took a picture under the scoreboard at Ohio State. Hey, I'll
why
take
did
that.
Camden Bell do? That's his 4th. So if this game goes to overtime, he's got 4 fouls.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know why they did that.
No, that was a silly foul.
But Coach Andrews was right there like he was wanting them to do it.
Maybe he lost track of how many fouls Bell had as well.
Well, and Andrews was holding up 3 like he thought that maybe that was only his 3rd.
Well, that's what I had. I had him with 2, and that would have been his 3rd. So somewhere along the way I missed one.
Power's going to get the timeout here. Coach Bechtel wants the full.
Hey, we're going to get one shot, right?
Yep.
Now we got guys shooting well. Who's taking it? Is it Caden?
I mean, everything logically says Caden, but Rutherford's been hot.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
But I also, if you said you want to try to take a shot with about 7 or 8 seconds and let one of the manships get an offensive rebound and put back, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So this is,
I think the way we're playing tonight, we'll have 5 options on the floor.
Yeah. I think you have probably a primary of Powers, a secondary of Rutherford, and you've got both manships crashing the glass to try to get that put back.
Well, you might even have an entry pass to one of the manships.
Yeah.
Getting guys coming out like we've seen with Bell. You know how we doubled him. We might have that. I don't know.
And now Wapahani still has a foul to give, so look for them to foul us one more time probably here, especially if we start going at the basket.
Sure.
So 20 seconds. Powers with the ball.
No, it's not going to be a foul from this guy.
10 seconds. Powers still working. 7 on the clock. Powers gets the lane. Powers gets stuck. Fade away from Caden Powers. He got it. With 1.5 seconds, Caden Powers hits the fadeaway to give Eastern Hancock a 2-point lead. He got stuck. It's not where he wanted to be, but Bell couldn't contest it any more than that.
I got to tell you that it's fun watching Caden play. He's just smooth, and on your replay, if you watch him, even when he's fading away, his upper body doesn't move.
Nope.
He's in that shooting position the entire time. Now, we got to be smart because whatever shot they take, it's going to be a 3. I don't think they're getting a 2-point shot, and we don't want to foul that.
Nope.
So you risk giving up maybe a more open 3 versus playing in their face and taking a chance on the – look, these refs, it's been both ways, but you don't know what they're going to call, and you don't know who they're going to call it on.
Nope.
No, and we've finished quarters twice with the refs calling fouls on our guys. Now, we don't want to get caught in that situation again. It'll be real interesting see here. And are they going to get it to Bell and hit him curling and let him launch one?
And I put time back on the clock. It's 2.4 on the clock.
Okay, so now here's my next question. We keep calling timeouts. They call timeouts. You talk about wanting to see the sets or fouling. And
yeah.
We assume that means the guys are going to change, right? You're trying to get them out of their first option or set. So if you're a coach, wouldn't you just stay with your first option?
I mean, I don't know. I think like if you're a coach, you're looking at it and going, okay, is this guy just going to stick with that first option, or is this guy going to keep adjusting?
Right.
I think that's where you have to look at it, and I don't know. That's where it's hard to know. With Coach Andrews' first year, you don't know how he reacts in these situations, whereas you've got years of film on some guys. So Trueblood's going to be on the ball, forcing a tough inbound pass here.
I like that.
They get it to Bell. Oh my goodness! Bell!
What a shot.
What?
I mean, what do you do?
I don't know. Let me go back. Let's watch this again. What just happened? I want to see, does he get it off? Yes, he does. Just barely.
That's a heartbreaker.
And that was that extra time, the 9/10 of a second that they added to the clock.
And you could see we didn't want to foul him. He had a little bit of he had a good view of the backboard.
We let him get it a little too soon. And just inside a half court, the lefty knocks home a three. Goodness sakes.
Yeah. Not the way we wanted it to go tonight, that is for sure, but what an entertaining game.
That is brutal if you're an Eastern Hancock fan. That is tremendous if you're a Wapahani fan. And I know Wapahani's live stream guys could not be here tonight, so hopefully some Wapahani fans were able to watch our stream, and hopefully we did a good job and did anything, but man alive.
This is one of those teams, we love to play them because they help us get better. We just want to get over the hump. I feel it's kind of like Heritage Christian with football, where you're playing a good team, you play your best game, and somehow the breaks go their way.
Yep.
We are more than due. The problem is, unless we decide to schedule them outside of conference, this is our last shot at them.
Well, and I have a feeling that we'll keep playing them out of conference.
I hope so.
But man alive.
And credit to Camden Bell. That's a lot of pressure. That's hard. He's moving full speed. And just like we were talking about Caden, he's able to keep his good shooting form. He put it off the basket, or off the backboard into the basket. I mean, what a great shot by that young man.
So let's take just a quick commercial break here from the IHSA, and we'll be back with final tally of scores here after this word from the IHSAA.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right. So back here again, final score from Charlottesville, Eastern Hancock 58, Wapahani 59. We'll show it to you one more time here as Camden Bell catches it behind the volleyball line, gets it across half court, heaves it, just gets out of his hands, and banks it in at the buzzer.
How many times do kids practice that shot? You know what I mean? We got little kids on the floor right now practicing that shot.
And we're out there yelling at them like, hey, you're never going to take that shot unless it's, something crazy. And I tell you what, Addison True made the comment, same thing happened 2018, right here in front of Wapahani's bench. It was tied at 41, I think 40 or 41, and they hit a three right at the buzzer to win the game there. So,
well, didn't they have one at their place too on a full-length layup with no time left?
That would have been.
That was the older Andrews kid, right?
That was the older Andrews kid. Isaac Andrews hit that. Was that? I believe Jacob and Silas's senior year.
Yeah, I think it was
because Edric Miller played out of his mind that game and played a phenomenal game. And he went the length of the court, spun back in, drove down the right side, spun back in, and hit a floater to win it. Man, that's tough. So, quick breakdown. You want to do stats here, Scott?
Okay, unofficially, I got Caden Powers leading the Royals with 16, Rutherford with 12, Luke Manship with 10, Brennan Trueblood with 7, Eli Manship with 7, and Zach Stevens with 6. I think Jim Jackson, our official stat guy, said Luke had 11 rebounds, which gives him a double-double again. Unofficially, I've got Eli with 6 and Powers with 4. I got Powers with 3 or 4 assists, and I think all of those came to Rutherford.
Yeah.
So he was hitting on there, so a couple steals for guys. It was kind of spread out with the assists and steals, but
I had, for Wapahani, they were led, of course, by Camden Bell with 25. I was like, hey, we're going to keep him under his season average of 23. Man. Caleb Lewis with 11, Eli Andrews with 10, Leighton Spence with 8, and Carter Bell with 5. So they didn't spread it out quite as much as we did, but, again, credit to them. This is the most fun game we've had all year by far.
Absolutely.
And this is one of those that – and it's just heartbreaking for Coach Bechtel trying to get over that hump, especially in conference play.
Yep.
And it's just like we just haven't been able to. That's now 10 in a row we've dropped to Wapahani, dating back to, again, our last win was on February 28th of 2007.
Woo.
So, it's just rough. Wapahani, they've just got a great program.
Yep.
They just keep coming. Coach Andrews has picked right up where Luce left off, and credit them. They well-coached team, and, again, when you have two well-coached teams, it's a lot of fun to watch. Man, I don't think we've had a better night of JV and varsity games either.
Super exciting. And the thing that this is probably good in the long run, but no game tomorrow night, so you can't get this taste out of your mouth till next week.
Yep.
But when we start next week, we've got, 3 or 4 weeks where it's doubles for what?
We don't have another week until the sectional with only one game.
Yeah.
We have double weeks due to some reschedules and stuff. We've got double weeks from here on out. So, quick things of note here. Eastern Hancock will be back in action, like you said, next week. We're going to travel to Union County on Friday night and then travel to Greenfield Central on Saturday. Wapahani has to turn around and play Muncie Burris tomorrow night.
Wow.
And then they've got the Delaware County tournament next week, which is always I love those county tourneys.
Yep.
They're a lot of fun. So Wapahani's got a quick turnaround to come down off this emotional high that they just have here. And then for broadcasts, we are not doing the game, but the girls will be at Union County tomorrow night. Look for Coach Paxton and myself to share out the link to that. They stream their games. And then they will be at Newcastle, which I think we're going to be at Newcastle. I'm not sure. I got to double check. Their AD told me we can, but I need to double check with everything. Should be at Newcastle next week to stream the girls, and then as their season starts to wind down here. So anyway, final score here. We forgot our player of the game.
I'm looking at Caleb Rutherford, Caleb had a nice game, I would say, and I'm okay with that. But Caden Powers, the way there were some plays he made tonight that it was like he is like made out of plastic or something. I don't know how he kept his balance. I don't know how he didn't travel. I think double dribble.
Well, you described it as European.
Yeah.
Manu Ginobili, Tony
yes.
Parker. Like the way he's playing right now, I've not seen a player on our team play like that since I've been doing this.
Yeah.
It's just really impressive from him. So Caden Powers, our Paxton Farms Sweet Corn player of the game. Again, Eastern Hancock falls to 5-4 on the season. Wapahani evens their record to 5-5 on that huge, huge shot by Camden Bell. So with that, anything else, Scott?
Nope.
All right, then we will see you guys next week, and hope everybody has a safe weekend. Go Hoosiers.